Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're on X right now, you already know. Geno has been the #1 trend in the United States for the last 24 hours straight. Not a player, not a meme, the legendary UConn coach Geno Auriemma. And right now, the internet is absolutely roasting him. But before you pick a side, what actually happened in that Final Four game? Why is everyone calling him a sore loser? And did he really lie about the handshake? Stick with me for the next 20 minutes because I'm breaking down the top posts, the viral clips, the fact checks, and my honest take. And trust me, it's not what you expect. If you love real talk on sports drama, trend breakdowns, and no-filter analysis, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We drop these every single week. Let's dive in. So here's the setup. April 3rd, 2026, Women's Final Four semifinal. UConn Huskies versus South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina wins 62-48, snaps UConn's insane 54-game win streak, and punches their ticket to the national championship game. Geno Auriemma, the winningest coach in college basketball history, 12 national titles, absolute legend, loses. And instead of the usual classy post-game, we get one of the most viral sideline meltdowns in recent memory. X is exploding because this isn't just basketball. This is two titans of the women's game, Geno and Dawn Staley, going at it in front of millions. And the clips, they're everywhere. Why does this matter? Women's basketball is booming right now. Record viewership, sold-out arenas, massive investments. Moments like this either grow the game or give people the wrong headline. That's exactly why it's trending so hard. Point 1. The live sideline rant that started it all. During a live ESPN interview at the end of the third quarter, Geno goes off on the officials. He says 6 fouls that quarter, all on UConn, claims the other team is beating the expletive out of our guys, and the refs aren't calling it. Then he brings up a ripped jersey on one of his own players and says the officials basically shrugged and said, "I didn't see it." Top posts right now are clipping that exact moment, and the comments are brutal. This is for a national championship, man. People were saying it came off as excuse-making. Point 2. The final seconds confrontation. With 0.1 seconds left and South Carolina up big, Geno walks straight up to Dawn Staley on the sideline. What was supposed to be a handshake turns into a heated argument. Assistants and officials jump in. Dawn looks furious. One of the most viral clips right now has her saying, "I'm gonna beat Geno's ass." The internet lost it. Millions of views in hours. Point 3. The post-game walk-off and handshake drama. Geno doesn't stick around for the usual post-game handshake line with the opposing team. He walks straight off the court and into the tunnel alone. Then in the press conference, he doubles down. "For 41 years I've been coaching. The protocol is you meet at half court. I waited there for like 3 minutes, so it is what it is." That quote is all over X right now. Point 4. The internet's immediate reaction. Top posts right now. I checked the last 24 hours. One clip with over 4 million views showing Geno claiming Dawn never shook his hand pre-game, while another angle clearly shows they did shake hands at tip-off. Stephen A. Smith posting, "That was some straight BS from the great Geno Auriemma. Horrible look." SportsCenter's clip of the exchange sitting at almost 5 million views. Tons of creators stitching the "I waited 3 minutes" line with the actual handshake footage and the caption, "lying through his teeth." The majority consensus on X, this was a bad look for a legend. Myth 1. Dawn disrespected Geno by skipping the pre-game handshake. Fact check. Video evidence broadcast by ESPN shows they did shake hands before tip-off. Geno's "I waited 3 minutes" story doesn't line up with what actually happened on camera. Myth 2. The ripped jersey was the other team's fault and refs ignored it. Fact check. It was one of Geno's own players whose jersey got ripped. ESPN showed the replay. It wasn't a dirty play from South Carolina. Myth 3. This is just two coaches being competitive. Reality. Plenty of heated rivalries exist, but when the winningest coach in history calls out the other coach on live TV and then walks off without sportsmanship, a lot of people, including former players and analysts, say it crosses the line. Here's the value I want you to take away. Tip 1. When emotions are high, pause before you speak on camera. Geno's live interview rant is a masterclass in what not to do. Next time you're fired up after a loss, whether you're a coach, athlete, or just posting on X, take 60 seconds. Breathe. Your words will be clipped forever. Tip 2. Own the L with class. It actually makes you look stronger. The greatest coaches in history are remembered for how they win and how they lose. A quick, "They outplayed us today," credit to Dawn in South Carolina, would have shut down 90% of the negativity. Tip 3. Understand the power of the moment. This game was on the biggest stage women's basketball has ever had. One bad 30-second clip can overshadow an entire season of growth. Whether you're an athlete or a content creator, always remember the camera is always rolling. Tip 4. Use these viral moments as a mirror. Watch how fast X turned on a legend. If it can happen to Geno, it can happen to anyone. Build your reputation on consistency, not just wins. Let's zoom out. This rivalry between Geno and Dawn has been fire for years. Two GOAT-level coaches pushing the game forward. But last night, the focus shifted from the incredible basketball to the sideline drama. South Carolina played a near-perfect game. UConn had an off night. Azee Fudd and Sarah Strong combined for just 20 points on terrible shooting. That's the real story of the loss. Instead, the headline became Geno versus Dawn. That's exactly what analysts like Geno Auriemma meant on ESPN when she said on ESPN, "I've never seen a coach call out another coach when the other coach can't hear them." It put Dawn in a tough spot where she constantly has to take the high road. Bonus number 1. Women's basketball doesn't need more "man's temper takes up all the space" moments. The growth is real, record crowds, massive TV numbers, but these clips can give casual fans the wrong idea. Bonus number 2. Dawn Staley's response? Pure fire. She stayed composed during the game and let her players do the talking on the court. That's leadership. Bonus number 3. If you want to analyze trends like this yourself, go straight to the original clips, not just the hot takes. Fact-check the claims. That's how you stay ahead. So let's wrap this up. Geno Auriemma is still one of the greatest coaches ever, but last night, not his finest hour. The majority on X is right. The sportsmanship fell short, the excuses landed wrong, and the handshake claim didn't hold up to the video evidence. What do you think? Was Geno out of line, or was it just heated rivalry? Drop your honest take in the comments. I read every single one. If you want more deep dives on trending sports drama, full fact checks, and no BS analysis, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Next video, I'm breaking down the national championship. You don't want to miss it. Drop a fire if you're team sportsmanship, and a bang if you think the internet is overreacting. I'll see you in the next one. Stay real, stay classy. Peace.